The main reason you want to start a power builder is because it produces immediate return, okay? 21 months ago in January, when I got started a power builder, the very first thing I did that we recommend when you do is share this information with some of the people you know, okay? We're gonna go through training on how to do that. But each person you introduce it to, the very next week you get $100. The reason we focus on 3, because that allows you to have your investment right back in your pocket, all right? My story, when I got started as a power builder, I invested in 299. Within 45 minutes, I had my investment back. So I was cash flow positive. So when my kit came, my check came. I never read the kit because the check was there. It worked. But all I did was follow the guidance of Mr. Missouri. All right, now, this is the part. Because once you get started, we have a system in place to help you do the rest. But so many people let the start stop them. That's the weirdest thing. They let starting stop them from growing because they don't start. You ever heard somebody say, oh, I know all about that. You ready to get started? Nah. Then you can't know all about it, okay? And if you want more money, ROI, which is the most important word, 3 letters in business, return on investment. Talk to 5 and extra 500, talk to 10 extra 1,000, talk to 50 extra 5,000, talk to 100 extra 10,000. This is weekly money. This is paid now. And some people will say, but I don't know 20 people. I don't know 50 people. How many people are on your cell phone? Well, people say, oh, but that's different though. What's different? How many email addresses do you have? How many friends on Facebook or Twitter? Because the thing is, all of us have a network. But none of us, well, not, all of us have a network, but some of us never been educated on how to generate income from the network. All you have to do is have a network and offer your network something. It's not a big secret. I know in Maryland we have like a Costco and Sam's and BJ's. What do we have in New York?
BJ's and Costco.
Mm-hmm. How many people involved is a member of one of those? Do you understand that? That's a network that we pay to be a part of? Yes. It's your network. Everybody has names in their phone. Everybody has a family. Everybody has a phone book or email addresses. It's all about what you have to offer them. The people say, well, my family's different. They ain't gonna want to fool with this. It's how you approach it. But more importantly, who's approaching it. Sometimes it can't be you. Does that make sense? Folks, this is not retirement money, okay? This is Visa card money, card note money, get out of debt money because it comes quick. Does that make sense? You can do something today, get a check next week. That's the best part about it, all right? Plus, as far as customers, the best part about this, folks, is, for example, my mom. My mom is not a business partner of mine. My mom is a customer. So every month when she orders her tea, she orders her lotion, she orders her extra. Every month she goes to her website, pulls out her credit card and pays for it. UPS ships it to her. The very next week, her son gets a check for 20% or whatever my mom consumed. And the unique thing about it, my mom retired from the post office years ago. So a lot of her friends that are retired from the post office, their knees hurt or their back hurt, certain things as far as mail carrier. Then mom, obviously you know how it is, mom turned me on to a couple of her friends and their customers. But they consume it because of what it's doing in their body. And I promise you, taste never came up, nor did the price. Because they said, if it don't help you, send it back. If it's helping them, price is not an issue when your health is concerned. Does that make sense? And I remember, a real quick story, I remember when I was in college, I had a cold or something was wrong, and I came home and I had to get some prescription from CVS. Y'all know CVS? Yeah. And that was the first time in my life I had to, me actually go to buy it, because moms always did it. And I think I had like $80 in my pocket. And the medicine cost like $65. I walked back out of the store and went to the payphone. We had cell phones. Went to the payphone and called my mom. And they hold Mom, there's something wrong. Because I couldn't imagine medicine costing that much. Or whatever it is. Again, this is my first experience, right? Because anytime you got $80 and something costs $60, and it's in your pocket, because back in the day, this was the bank. Everything is voted up, hit national, right? So, well, Mom said, yeah, that's how much stuff costs. Then I'm like, Mom, I ain't paying $65 for these pills, these 10, whatever it was. She said, well, it's all about how bad you want to feel better. So we hung up, and I just sat there. Man, let me go on in this store and get this stuff, man. What I'm sharing with you is when it's attached to your health, And if it's working, there is no price
True.
too great to pay to get healthy, okay?
Right.
So what this means, everybody you know that consumes a beverage or any of the products, every time they order it, you get paid 20% the very next week. Very good day. Now, remember those people that you sponsored, you shared it with? Some people on our team have sponsored with 3, some people sponsored with 30, the individuals on our team that sponsored with 80. So what I'm sharing with you, there's people around us, so when you sponsor people, when their friends and family become customers, you're gonna get a check for 5 to 10% on whatever they purchase, and you don't know them. Think about that. If you introduced me to the business, and my mom ordered her beverage, her tea, and her soap, and you got a check for 5 to 10% on what my mom ordered, and you don't even know my mom, would you cash the check?
Yes.
Think about that. That's what we do. Get paid on things that people use every day anyway. All right, and this just gives you an idea of customers, okay? Even if you just focused on money, I'm talking about customers. This is the type of residual income from just customers. Because remember, any customer you get paid 20%. 20% of 500 is easy, $100 residual check, right? Because all the products have points. And this will make more sense to you as we go. All right? Raise your hand if you can use an extra $1,000 a month on residual income. That's where we at, okay? Now the residual income. As we know, the residual income is the strongest form of income known to mankind. And let's keep it simple. Remember those 3 people that you shared it with? Every month, to qualify for our check, we qualify with points, over just 120 points. So what that means, every product in the store has points associated. Some people qualify for their points and just redirect your spending and buy stuff like soap, lotion, beverages from themselves, as opposed to going to Target and Walmart or the stores. Does that make sense? That's just smart money. Some people have people go to their website and order stuff, their points. Some people, I know my story, what I do, every month, there's a quad, a bioactive beverage, it comes in a box. There's like 4 1-liter bottles in a box. It costs $120 and there's 120 points. Every month I buy that. You have any idea what I do with it? I drink it. You get paid 6 checks every 30 days. Why wouldn't I drink it? It's helping me. Then I'm getting checks. It seems like this is going together. Look at that. Checks help. I keep drinking it. Well, y'all laugh, but that's the logic behind it. As you consume it and do what we do, checks come. So it only makes sense, all right? Now, the residual piece. Remember those same 3 people, if you know more than 3 people, these numbers just get bigger. We keep it simple. Those same 3 people, you got bonuses off, you got the $102 and so forth, you get the 5 to 10%, you get the 20%, but every 21st of the month, like residual check is coming up in 2 days. All right, this is 19th, right?
Monday.
Yeah.
Monday.
Yeah, 2 days. 2 days. I know we know that. All right. Now, every month when those 2 people do their 120, you get 1%. 3 times 120 times 1% is $3.60. Not a lot of money. But what did you do to generate that money? Nothing.
Multiple.
My mom always told me, she said, Thomas, any check you get and you didn't do nothing for it, it's good money. Okay? Because when I first got my first $3 or $4 check from the residual side, you know what I said? Most people would say, this ain't working. Nah, man, $3? First thing I said, the compensation plan is starting to work. Because I know, I'm smart enough to know residual income takes time. Something's going to take care of me the rest of my life takes time. You follow me? So now those 3 people got in, but they didn't get in for you. They got in to build their team. And their whole goal is to tap into our system and get their investment back. Our whole goal is to help everybody get their investment back within 3 to 5 days. Okay? Now we help them get their investment back. Now you have 9 people times 120 times 5% is $54. Total all levels up. Your residual check is $57.60. You still going to work. You still doing whatever you're doing. You follow me? You still making $100 off people you sponsor. You're still making 20% off customers. You're still making 5 to 10% off the team's customers. All right? But your residual check is $57.60. All right? Now those 9 people obviously know people you don't know. Now you have 100. Now you have 9. You have 27 times 120 times 5% is 162. Total all levels up. Your residual check is 219. I'm still just drinking a beverage. Cash flow positive. This has nothing to do with no other income stream but your residual. All right? Those 27 people know people you don't know. Now you have on your 4th level, you have 81 people responsible for your income on a monthly basis. How many people are responsible for your income right now? When I saw this, it was 1. So this made a lot of sense. So I'm telling you, this made sense where I didn't have to think about it. I came in knowing what I needed. So when you start showing me stuff like this on a $299 investment on stuff that I get stuff from, it made sense. If it's something that makes mathematical sense, it should make common sense. Does that make sense? Yeah. All right. Now you have 81 people times 120 times 6% is 583. Total all levels up. Your residual check is 802. Every 30 days, and you're working a couple hours a week from your house. Big difference. Big difference. Okay. When my residual check hit that, I knew for a fact this was life changing. I remember I was calling Brandon like, dude, this is crazy. I didn't even leave the city or live before that last 30 days, and this came. All right. Now, those 81 people know people you don't know. Now you have over 243 people responsible for your monthly income. Times 120 times 6% is over $1,700. You total all levels up, you're over $2,500 a month residual. That's 30 grand a year. What does most people have to do to earn an extra 30 grand? Go get another job. Which they put more wear and tear on their body, more time outside of the household, more time ripping and running, chasing money. Work smart and generate money from your house. Well, money comes to you. Because the beautiful thing about this, you get checks every week, or you can get direct deposit every week. It's awesome to have a direct deposit and an opportunity. You have direct deposit at work, you have direct deposit in your business. What's the purpose of going to the bank? It's on that card. Does that make sense? Now you have 243, and all they want to do is get their investment back. And now some of y'all looking at this and say, hey, that's one of the pyramid things. Raise your hand if you're thinking that. No, you should, because it is. But a pyramid, all it is a form of capitalism, but it's the strongest form of capitalism in the world. Everybody we know that generates an obscene amount of money, they generate it through a team. Think about it. Does President Obama, does he have a team?
Oh, yes.
Does Donald Trump have a team?
Yes.
Who's your team? That's why the bank balance is what it is, because we don't have no team. If you're the only one generating income for yourself, there's no team. Everybody, any organization that generates income through the efforts of people is structured like that. How was your church structured?
Pyramid.
How was the Boy Scout structured? How was your favorite team? Where football, basketball, how are they structured? Now let me ask you something. If you wanted to win an NBA championship ring, who would you want to go play for? I know we're in New York. Probably the Lakers, right?
Yeah.
Because of the teams, because of the tradition. The thing I'm getting at, who owns the Lakers? Jerry Buss. Now Jerry Buss is a wealthy man, right? Because the joke was, they said Kobe's rich. The person who pays Kobe's wealthy. Mm-hmm. Now, have you ever seen Jerry Buss on the court? No. Because Jerry Buss got a team. They go on the court. Does Oprah Winfrey got a team? Yes. These are the same principles that you can apply. Now, who's on your team? If you don't have no team, if you wake up with no team, you go to sleep with no team.
I have no team.
That's why you get to take the check. Get yourself a team, okay? Now you have 729 people responsible for your income on a monthly basis. Times 120, times 7% is over $6,123. Total all levels up. You're over $8,700 a month. That's 6 figures for the year from your house.
What's that like?
I'm trying to share with you folks. You making six figures from corporate America is nowhere near making 6 figures from your house. Because you answer to you. Does that make sense? Now those 729 people, all it is just tapping into the system and helping get their investment back. Now you have over 2,000 people responsible for your income on a monthly basis. You shouldn't be check to check when you got other people responsible for your income as well. Times 120 times 7% is over $18,000. You total all levels up, you're over $27,000 a month of residual income. As most people, when they show this, you like, oh, Paul, that's one of them things. Ain't no way. Because you or nobody you know earns that kind of money. Think about that, folks. How would you feel if, with the next few minutes, you met some individuals that was multi-millionaires, that they earn close to $100,000 every 30 days from consuming the beverage in 120 points? Would that build your belief a little bit? And that lets you know, folks, this is real. Okay? Because some of y'all, if y'all check was $27 and it was an accident, you ain't calling nobody. But the gentleman you can already see, if his check was $27, there's a problem. Big difference, right? But let's just say, well, I'm gonna share before. The biggest wealth principle I want you to realize is that if you want to get to $100,000 a year, do you think you can get there faster doing addition or doing multiplication?
Multiplication.
You will walk down anybody's income that you know as long as you're earning money through multiplication. 3 times 9 is 27. 27 times 120 times 5% is 162. 243 times 120 times 6% is 1749. Everything is multiplication. When you stop earning money in addition and started earning money multiplication, that's how you're going to get to where you got to get to. Everybody, we all earn income through multiplication. Don't earn money through addition. Multiply it. Does that make sense? All right. Let's say you're doing this business 4 years and you get it halfway. Anybody got a 50% of the test? My man said, yeah, you got to come to them. Right? Let's say after 4 years, you get it half right. An extra $13,000 a month. Could it help?
Yes, indeed.
I know people, I know households, that maybe use what I know households will have 2 people working in it. Full-time jobs. Sometimes 3 to 4 jobs between 2 people. You add all the checks together and it still don't equal $13,000 a month. You know why? It's because what they're doing, $13,000 a month, is not in the cards. It's not an option. Like go to work tomorrow or Monday and say, you know, Christmas is coming. I'm gonna need an extra $2,000 or $3,000 in December. How can we work that out? They're gonna say security. They say, that's right. So what that means is what you've been getting is what's available. You follow me? But when you do different things and earn money different ways, there is no ceiling. There is no cap. Okay? An extra $13,000. Let's say you get a 90. Let's say you get a 10% right. You skip that. Okay, so there ain't no 10% right. So you just get it right.